I need to put some point across. So each one of you need to know that we are telling the truth and where the problem is and where we disagree and where things were falling apart. And our people are really suffering right now. So it happens a couple of months ago, at the beginning of 2025. The leading president known internationally is President Kir Mayadit. On the March 4th, something happened. President Kir Mayadit sent Johnson Olony and Shuaranle. He sent them to NASIR to go and disarm civilian. That's where misunderstanding come from. It starts from Juba, okay? And then the civilian from NASIR, the White Army, misunderstood. Because the White Army, I don't think they are terrorists. They are there to protect their territory. So when there was misunderstanding, Salva Kiir himself, he ran to Uganda and bring armed forces from Uganda. He talked to Museveni and he brought in armed forces from Uganda. I just want you to understand where things were falling apart, why people are dying right now, why people are killing themselves and things are not going well. That is how it starts, okay? And then at the same time, President Kir Mayadit relieved Dr. Yingma Teng from being first vice president. And then he fired all IO officials from their position. He arrests all of them, okay? And he put Dr. Yingma under house arrest. That is how it started, okay? When this started, President Kir Mayadit, he said that he want Bol Mil to be the president of South Sudan. So he called some of the Dinkas. He called the Dinkas and he said that, you know what, I'm tired. I do not want to be a president anymore. What I'm going to do right, and then he was asked by Dinkas, then what are the options? And he said, well, I do not have another options than bringing up Bol Mil to the power. That's where the problem starts. And then suddenly, in a couple of days, so everything starts from Juba. That's where the problem is. And anything that is destroying our country right now, the suffering of civilians, everything starts from Juba. Everything starts from Juba. I'm being honest with you. So in a couple of days, there you go. The regime in Juba start bombing civilians. In Nasir, in ULANG, in Akobo, in Logishuk. That's how it starts. So when there was misunderstanding, the White Army misunderstood. Okay, civilian cannot be disarmed on one place. Civilian cannot be disarmed only in Nasir. That cannot happen. That's not good. Okay. Civilian cannot be disarmed in one tribe. Okay. There was mismanagement. The country was mismanaged. It looked like there is a problem over here. So the White Army fight with SSPDF in Nasir, and a lot of hostilities happened. We lost a lot of lives in both White Army and the SSPDF in Nasir. It was not good. It was not easy for us. If you look at it, so although you send Johnson Olony and Choranle to go and disarm civilian, that's where misunderstanding come from. It has nothing to do with White Army. And then you start bombing civilian from air flight. At night, you target only one tribe, the tribe of Nuer, okay? You target their civilians, you target their families, and you bomb them from the sky. I'm trying to say, it doesn't make sense, but it will. That's where things fall apart. So, to be honest with you, we are not being honest with each other. We are not. So okay, we lost control of realities and the truth. So in a couple of months later, while White Army are in Nasir and they are in ULANG, so they are there in their own place. The White Army, they live in their own place with their families. They do not have any problem with anyone. Okay, Dr. Yingma under house arrest. All officials of IO are all arrested. I never seen things like this in the country, where the official of all IO are arrested. the first vice president under house arrest. At the same time, you're bringing armed forces from Uganda. And then you're bombing civilians in NASIR and ULANG. Don't you be honest under God Almighty? Don't you know that what we are doing in the country, we are not being honest? Couple of days ago, this guy called Paul Nang and Sultan Balok, mainly they are from Ngok. They are from Ngok community. Okay, Sultan Balok and Paul Nang, they arm civilian from Ngok, mainly from Dinka. They arm them, and some of them from Agwelek, the Shuluk. They arm all of them, and then they start coming toward Walang. Okay, when they come to Wulang, and then the civilian in Nasir, the civilian in Wulang, let them come into Wulang without causing any hostilities. No war, no bullet, no nothing. Okay, so and then they start moving on to Nasir. So from there, the White Army over there, the civilians over there from Nasir, they move away, trying to run away from hostilities. Okay, do you see that our country is succeeding? Do you see that there's truth on it? Actually, if we look at it, it has nothing to do with White Army. We need to be honest to each other. We need to be honest to each other. It's nothing to do with White Army. Paul Nang is not doing the right thing. Sultan Balog is not doing the right thing. They are all tribalists. They are all tribalists. Yes. Yeah, I am not, we are all human beings, but I'm telling the truth. So what we are doing over there, we are not being honest to each other. The mindset of tribalism, exactly that is what is happening in South Sudan. Faking your name. You can fake your name, you can write anything in the social media over here. So the problem that is causing the people to suffer in South Sudan right now, it has nothing to do with IO, it has nothing to do with White Army, it has something to do with SSPDF. That's it. It has nothing to do with Dr. Yoma Chateng. It is tribal issues. We are not honest to each other. So I'm telling the truth. All of us, we have seen that. I never seen a country that is led by tribalism. People are not trying to come together so that the civilian lives will be saved. I never seen a country like that. A country who live life on tribalism, hatredism, all divisions everywhere. People are not being honest with themselves. In South Sudan, you can fake your name, and then that's not right. So we cannot continue to do things like that. So you cannot target one tribe everywhere they go. They do not even have peace of mind, and you are targeting the tribe of Nuer everywhere they go, and you are telling me that that you are doing the right thing. I don't think so. And let me tell you this: the Nuer who are standing with regime in Juba, the Nuer who are standing the Nuer who are standing with regime in Juba, nobody likes you. They can give you money. They can give you money. Trust me, something is going to happen to you, all of you. Tabandengai, to name the few, Tutkel, this guy, Chual Ranley, you Nuer who are in Juba, nothing good is going to happen to you. Why? Because the regime in Juba is not blind. And if I lie about it, try to go to the airport. Try to go to the airport so that you can fly out to Kenya. Do it. Do it if you are a Nuer. If the national security will allow you to fly out of the country, they will not allow you to fly out of the country. So then Nuer, you are in trouble because your people are not happy with you. You turn your back on your own people. You are not being. You are coming to us in the name of the peace. You don't even have peace to yourself. We money me guano ne ba chung dial ba la guardian. Te ko ne la rodian she ma jel ga nori, she ma jel ka White Army, she ma jel ka IO. Ka kan ne to kon te jube. Okay, ka kan te dwer ka te dial manana ka liwo jen tadian kan ne to. Ka yi kai ni kan dial. Ti la thong ma jel ka ka ne yo ken dial. We money me magoro bi wo ni am. We money me to continue. Magoro ne be te chiang goye. Guano ne be ne to kon tia ga jikel be ga nok. Tram la gwan ter du. We money me guano ne be la ran gwan chung ni bi chuang no gwadu ba ngai o jira ma la tok. We money me chi da ri nga char. Chi jago bi ne gwan ter du. De mal kula benedi da ri nga char. De la gwan ter du di. De mal kula ben ka South Sudan di. Wouldn't did make a shake the Shakula Yen Chang, Quaka Yen Guimuka, and I la one terror do him one. Can worba, tilka, can worba, take a shang, my year, much an anakin. So take another yen. So can White Army Medan can NASIR, can ULANG, Tramanadore. Till a major much a ladican can worry. Niamqua, till a major much a ladin worry. Take another yen. Can NASIR, Kulang. So can they to South Sudan chicken night to go? Jelnaga word, Jelnaga Changer, be a night to go can we had my lord bang no. Guamatil or Tong Mangatin. Kuna jal bang lord, oh ye, oh ye, oh ye, oh ye, Kumuka. This South Sudan could win the Amadi. My South Sudan will win the Amco 64 tribes. South Sudan will win the Amo learn Arodian talk. South Sudan will win the Amo and Teramla went to South Sudan will win the Am, who won a digi government, Dick Chwankel, Gio, Barodian Lartok. Ko tiramla kaidor lor bang no guamatil loide dual ai wo medane kai gador my ken jeglu ken tegum loke ken, so they're fighting for justice. And no macho kurche gur am gur right ma jin kor ma ngai ma ngat ku katika loj ma gwa che ma gur kur ma gur right ma dir right ke ji ai wo kore dia ai wo dir ke chol ken dia du right ke gan moriku Nuari ka gan moruku, Zandi ka gan moruku, Shulu ka gan moruku, ne dial ka ku. Ngugur kuro. Te magur kuro te dialti. Din arwai ka na ji ay wo maluke ka na balat. Ken ji kume tage dwere long ka ken na ito konte dwere 100%. E kala nyin ken wano, bikone nen kon dial. Che tema gwa, siang South Sudan siang bay long, bina kula wur na ga war, wur na ga changdar. Waga na ka man to diality. Oye, wona like native Rodian Chang again Jalbi, but then again tribalism kelu. Shegwa, we cannot lead the country like that. There's one of our brother here, that William Kwal. Yeah, you're right. So we are human beings. I'll be honest with you. There are times that I may not be honest, to be honest with you. That's where we become human beings. So you're right about that. I give you credit on that. There are times that we become dishonest, but not all the time. The little bit of this, the little bit of that, that makes you a human being. But I am honest in everything I do. But I do make some mistakes. So you're right, I give you credit for that. There are some areas that I may not be dishonest. But coming to South Sudan, I am honest about it. I am honest about it. You cannot target civilians of one tribe everywhere they go, like you're bombing them from sky. That's not right. So I know that South Sudan is a new country. I know that we have a long way to go, but sometimes it doesn't take. It's not hard for us to come together. Okay. The problem is Dr. Ringmachar become a problem. All of it, like the Dinkas and the Nuer wave, they are standing together. They are against Dr. Ringmachar for something I do not understand. Okay, you could be against one man. You are ruling it out. Especially Dr. Ringmachar become a scapegoat. People are afraid of him. Okay, Dr. Ringmachar is bad. Dr. Ringmachar is this. People are against it. Actually, to be honest with you, what is happening in South Sudan, we are all aware of it. Actually, the people who hate Dr. Ringmachar the most are from Bor. The Bor are the one that's surrounding President Kir Mayadit. They are the one destroying everything. They are the one destroying everything. From Bor, they are the one having a problem. The Warab do not have problem. The Northern Barkadal do not have problem. If you come to a Lake State, it's 50-50. Then therefore tribalism become an issue in South Sudan. Tribalism. We love to, like, tribalism is high. Tribalism and hatredism. They are two negative energies. That's true. Yeah. So the people who are destroying South Sudan right now, the reason why Dr. Ringmachar being a scapegoat is from Boer community. The Boer people are the problem. I'll be honest with you right now. That is a problem right there. They are the one who arrest Dr. Ringmachar. They are the one talking to Kir Mayadit all the time. They are giving this elderly brother, the president, hard time. They are going to, they go to his house at daytime and nighttime and talking about the name of Dr. Ringmachar and the Boer people. They are the one destroying everything. All this war that is happening right now is Boer. Warab are okay. Monjang de Kento Warab, I quite pet. Monjang can come on Northern Barkadal, I quite put. I should make it like a Dr. Ringmachar. Banachi Boer Jolatin, Kemushakalakan. In a Kariak by. Chanamun did a chola in President Kir Mayadit, no Namadut, and they are quite looking Mujoloy. Nirin Gamonjang. Nirin Gamonjang. Why quite way Jiang Kabungoloy, Kukerantok. What can nothing he can do as a one man. He has to agree with Dinkas. But actually he knows what he's doing. So Koi man Dr. Ringmachar Redai Koi Bor. Pan Bor and Kama Dr. Ringmachar read. Kikachomun did should tell under house arrest. I see a good talk of Warab, because she could talk Northern Barkadal, well like a yit and Elinum. Warab, Kujala Northern Barkadal, man, I young pot, among young Ania door. Kanya Bran Ben. They don't have nothing to do with Nuer. The Warab people in Northern Barkadal, they love Nuer. The reason why Nuer are being hit and being scapegoat, because of the Boer. That's why there's no peace in our country. Yeah. Can young to go and look Dr. Ringmachar along? I can bore. Gibority, the can I to gonna look Dr. Ringmachar along. See a cooler right kel, ke wouldn't did a machala kill my yardide. Bengukula le karam kel. Native gonna Tiriakan Nori, Kaju Arab, Kotakel, Kakeko 43 years. You Arab, young to you Arab can to go. Gan Marie and Nori, Larry talk. You Arab can to go. You Northern Barkadal can I to go. But in Tame. Chica mat kela la jang, okay? Latka kel or quikel. Like a malatka can lakin the interest of Dinka first. That is what is destroying the country. We are all equal, my brothers and my sisters. There's nobody better than the other person. Even Equatorians, they're part of us. We cannot look at them as if they are enemies. We cannot. If you are a real human being, you have to make sure that you love each other. All 64 tribes are really beautiful. They are beautiful inside and out. They need to eat. They need to participate. So now, actually what I'm talking about, President Kiir is aware of it. He's aware of it. He knows actually what he's doing. Dr. Riek Machar, people become afraid of only one man from Nuer. Only one man, Dr. Riek Machar. People are afraid of him. They don't want him to be president. Oh, wow. What a beautiful country. Only one person. Why? We do not want to forgive each other? Then why are we not forgiving each other? How can our country move forward? If we do not sit down as South Sudanese and be honest with each other, how can our country move forward? Cannot. Tribalism is a disease. If you are I am a tribalist a little bit, not too much. To be honest with you, I am a tribalist a little bit, not too much. If I want to use it, I can use it, but most of the time I'm not tribalist. Yeah, this is the blood of the Nuer. The Nuer are not tribalists. There are some tribalists in Nuer, but very limited. But Dinkas, really, they are tribalists. That's why things are happening. They are tribalists. Remember what they did in ULANG? Remember what they did in NASIR? They are blaming White Army for everything. Why don't you think like a human being? Open your eyes and see where things start and where it's ending. Be honest with yourself. You're just running around in ULANG with guns, and then there you go. You're going to Natir, running around with guns. What are you doing? It has nothing to do with Nuer, and it has nothing to do with the White Army. Nothing. Running around, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, attacking civilians of Nuer everywhere, bombing them, using cluster bombs while they are sleeping. It's your fault. The regime in Juba, it is your fault. You need to go to Juba, take and get take on the Rhodian South Sudan, Kurme Kelu, a Dwerke ye. Shema de Belke White Army, Shema de Belke IO, Shema de Belke Dr. Yama Chatang. Kayan need to go to Juba, she and Torlat, Yen to Yelong. Kenyan Uni, Bian Taganated, Bian Workumo, you. My Jinwar Mamma, curve you could be in Guacham, Wisham Yinku, then Churodu, Chujogu Jagon and a Bujogu Berry and Nakun. Sham Yinku. Be honest with yourself. So the Lord will fight for South Sudanese because God Almighty knows what is going on in South Sudan. He knows everything. So we do not have to spend most of our time here wasting our energy. The Lord knows everything. He loves each one of us. He loves all of us, not only me, all of us. He loves all of us. But you know what? South Sudanese, you need to take away tribalism. My uncle Dinkas, you need to take away tribalism. Oh yeah, away from Ngok, Paul Nang. Take away tribalism. Chilton Ba, look, take away tribalism. It's not good for you. My uncle, just stay away from tribalism. No, we cannot leave the country like that. So actually, my last message is this. Actually, what is happening in South Sudan, it has nothing to do with White Army. It has nothing to do with IO. Okay? No. That's wrong. It's not true. Can you want to take a yin quarter? Binin kulela wa no binin kulel. Man take magoro blood we mon with nyam lele. Take on the to South Sudan. Kuren dana she to a mentama right corner. She majelke White Army, she majelke IO, she majelke Nuari. and where till get where get the alta condo to Oka South Sudan. Till get where Niam Quak. Kayana to continue by anti dwer. Look ya now, Laura Bangano. In Tiella, Chiang much other look a guy, Binakula roll, Binakura roll, Chatak Machala, oh yeah, Kekru. We need to stop all those hostilities. And then the issues that are facing our country, they need to be addressed. South Sudanese, we need to be honest to each other. That is exactly what an IO need. An IO is fighting for justice. So therefore, an IO is not our enemy. If you are open-minded president, an IO is not your enemy. Dr. Riek Machar is not your enemy. Therefore, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? If you are truly a good man who is a president, open-minded, nobody is your enemy. When you are a president, you bring people together. Okay, no matter of their background, no matter where they come from, it does not matter. If I am a president of that country, my friend, if I'm a president of that country, two things can happen. Two things can happen. Number one, I will make sure that civilians are being protected all across South Sudan. Okay? Number two, if people are not listening to what I say, if I'm trying to do what is right, to save life of all tribes, to do what is right for all civilians, and they're forcing me to do something I do not want to do, number two, I can resign. I can resign because I don't want to be part of hostilities. Because I don't want to be part of bringing armed forces from Uganda. Because I don't want to be part of bombing civilians. Because I don't want to be part of bringing Agwelek and all this tribalism. I will step down so you can choose your own president. The mindset of a positive president, the mindset of a president who loves his own people. You don't believe in tribalism. You do not do that. There's no room for it. It is useless. When you are a president, you make sure that you bring all societies together, one family, and make sure that the work of the army is to protect the country from an international threat. It's not attacking civilians. Okay? And also, within the country, army cannot be from tribe, from Dinka, from Tianganyor. The armies has to be one, including all other 64 tribes. If I was a president of South Sudan, I can call leaders from IO, all authorities from IO, call them together. Instead of fighting, I will call them together so we can negotiate. Why are they not happy? Why are they rebelling? What did they want? Why are they not happy? That has to be addressed. It has to be addressed. And there's no need of land grabbing. You are going to Equatoria, you are bothering them, you are taking their land, you are killing their civilians, they don't have any place to go. Why? Then you are going to Nuer, then you are going to Dinka, you are going everywhere. Why? What's going on with South Sudanese? When you are a good president, you bring societies together. You create stability. You bring all tribes together. You bring Nuer and Dinka together. You bring IG and IO together. You bring everybody together. What is next? Then let us talk about Dr. Riek Machar. What does he need? He doesn't need anything. He is not desperate about leadership. Dr. Riek Machar, open-minded individual. He is blessed. What does he need? Well, he wants to be a president, but not by force. So therefore, there's no need of fighting in South Sudan. So you need to bring all societies together. After you bring Nuer and Dinka together, After you bring an IO and IG together and resolve the problem, what is next? Security in the country. Security in the country has to be set across 10 states. So civilians can go outside without fear. They can make business. No need, whether they are Dinka, they are Nuer, they are Zandi from. No. Security for the civilians. Once there is a security, okay, that's good. People can cultivate crops. No fear. Dinkas are happy. They are going to NASIR. Nuer are happy. They are going to Warab. We are one family. The Equatorian are happy. They are going to Hapanile. So we don't have any problem. Security within 10 states. What is next? What does Dr. Yomashar, what does he need? South Sudanese sometimes is not good to be close-minded. Destroying country for no reason. Like you are not thinking. What is next? After security, all civilians are united. They love each other. No need of Dinka, no need of Nuer, no need of IG, no need of IO. But IO and IG, nothing can take that out. We agree to disagree. During election, people can divide themselves into two. Some will stand with IO and some will stand with IG. Nothing wrong with that, like Republican and Democrat. That's it. So there's no need of violence. There's no need of hostilities. If you want to be IG, be IG. If you want to be IO, be IO. And you Dinkas are not telling the truth. You are citing an IG. We mean that you are tribalists. Nuer are standing with IO and they're standing with IG. Who is right here? Nuer are right. The balance, the Nuer balance. But you Dinkas don't balance. You are tribalists. And you are causing all these headache. SSPDF. SSPDF for what? In that country. Guys, we have a long way to go. When you are a president, you bring people together. There's no need of killing civilians in Nasir. There's no need. Even people who died in even koi ka yin jal wan pe diak penin wan da kin jal koi kwa. Da kin jal. Yima juri dak ku koi wan ka yin jal Nasir da kin jal ti yin ne le yin loy. So awaje bana top in the Juba. Awaje shi chat ka White Army. Awaje shi chat ka IO. Awaga lieb kang ka kriji bana tan wechin. Chan yi da ye ga lwel be taw na an ken. Tong wan lo ra bi ma juri dak to jara ko an to Nasir. Awewe ko to Juba. We jalo ruru ni kem ga bay. Aiwo, oh yeah, aiwo na White Army abuga chobwe. White Army abuga chobwe ke kringu. Che we ka riak bai. Manene yo ko ba shi yin dang ndud. Ma wan kana chi to ka White Army, ko chi to ka aiwo. I can wake. Chan tol ba luk to no. Yin wine. Wine chol ton chol ba luk to no. Wine pol nang. We ke wet ke. We yita bandenga yile lubub. Take no, you will buy Rio. Kuya coin one ke I you chinama do den him. I shall go call White Army. Chinese I learn an elinum. Tongue in your gold pay dear can I shall kick or a White Army quite qua. Major Dagdaka Pyramid like the Gachidom coach. The Gachintong Chiraloy. I seen you quite carry Uganda. Cause you carry Uganda came with a day. I been talking in. Tijani and Jell will abandon you. Dr. Yamachar, a corbiaban, yes, we monjang carbalewe. A corbiaban, Lekin, a cor, Nachipin Kuchinang, Kay security. Bumonjang Aja lepin the Hapana, because I had the camera. Because I had the camera, kitchen, then therefore, election is a ban. Election is a ban, we're quite a weaponeda. Creban a shello a liap. Election is a ban, Kaya Bajoy tweet. Yeran Bukoiga Io, Bakoiga G. Wedu. Dr. Yamachan Achilun, Kalas, fine. Ranchibenga Banalanial, and I live again a cotton. That's not right. We are destroying our country for no reason. Yeah, it's not right. It's not a cheap yet the gray alcohol. A cheap yet. Yeah, Kaluru South Sudan a cheap yet 1 month. Yeah. I'm sorry that you said that message is not good. What is happening in South Sudan over there? I had no idea. To be honest with you, that's not right. Degree alcohol. Tongwan luro, ku luro mane ku chok yen wedi yen chagore. Ku chok ko chato ni riani. ATL kwa TikTok. Queen de kang. Queen de kang. Buchen ko to juba ka no waje ne le ba le yin. Yen salpa kir ku bole mel. Achira na mun nyanda kwa nge ban. Kwene ka jo kon liap kulo pin Uganda kulo jej bay. Kuna kam tin kor. Kilo civilian logo bam. Queen jam gal ba dang ba la nyai no ko chin ko penya chin dor. Penya nong rioj. We monjang ente ko tek tin ko kwa. Degria. Ente ba mai tin ne alinom. Jo ben bu ben jam ni yit. E loro duon ye lele ngan yaren. Ye lele do you think yare ke chir loy? A chala ban yar. So a kwelwa de kang kira mayari da dai ne nyin. A pol nanga to tin, a cholton ba loga to tin, tabande ngaya to tin, Dr. Yama chara to tane juba. A chaga ma yunda dum. So therefore, tangwan lo rot kene, lo lag jay bay pinde Uganda. Enti ene bay maitin. Ba jo lewe te gola kang kwa ngeke. Pay nin ngwan pay de diak nguchiro loy. Ma White Army chikidang lo dam ne show. A kene ka lega pet ke choy dang a che nyai no ko chin. Ke pin chin dor. Kuna kor be dang nyai ka le gol murle. Te yene yizluel na chi bondi de ku chinom rier ku kuloy ke yena le bolo no murle be dang lo nyai ne ke chin. Chan ke koy ke ga koy ka liap. Pali kene yin nater. Ki jara jot ye e Johnson lo nyen je toy ku jela mo no de ne chol choran le. In Johnson lo choran le la ke Nasir ba ga dang lo nyai no ko chin. Chene ke biya wa de kan. Go we te ke no lo koy lum. White Army go lo koy ping. Yengu shike ringi gana ko di kanwer first. Yengu shike ringi gana ko di kanwer to ULANG ku Nasir. Ku bo wet bla biya pet bla no ko piot. Yengu shero loy a chana go wi ko go kon. La jamana yida yego le ne alin. Pal kala ruru ko ne ko jam wil ko ken. Chengti ala chi pet pin nom tene. Tin ti le kan nagin chanti ele twan. Na chi kurba yi loy ya dilipin. Akor ba ya koy ne chep no dol kwi. So tong wanen chi lo in the gria ko la chi ga no inwe chi ga no White Army wa chi ga no yida ye lwel e koy mung da bai ku mi ken wer gele no ko ke nin ta ti ko to 11:45 pm ke nin ne nyal inom je ga no ga ma nya be nyal ne rian nyal moy ke nin pinde Nasir ku lang ku logo chu rian won en chi tiang gu ko di en an yaren a we ke wa den I wake. It has nothing to do with White Army. To be honest with you here. It has nothing to do with IO. It has nothing to do with Dr. Yang Machar Teng. Leave him alone. It is tribalism. It is haterism. These two things are disease. They can destroy you, even a country. Tribalism and haterism, they are brothers. They are not good people. The moment the country has tribalism and haterism, that country cannot move forward. So therefore, I am sorry that we lost life. I don't like it. I do not support that. The Kriya call. And she kajwane yani tondo ko cha leba niar. Yani messenger gore yi. Ali acha niar. Ye monjang ye nwere nga acha niar benangran duwe mar acha niar. Koi luoy ka. Nyale ko ba ngi chuo. Du cheng chang nyal ko pinche men tawe na lo ma baba. Ye ko baba da wa da wodie. No ngi chuo ji bendit. Kinen yen nyin garo. No ran da ye yid. Kini yen yid garo. No ran ping yenam. Yengu. Tongwan chira loy. Pen in one pay the diak de ka kere loy. Ben nong namadut. Ran ngi koch bakoy niar ka die. Tin ben da bay. Shi kwan ke monjang. Shi kwan ke nga. Kin ran bana yen yar kuino ko madi. Tongwan yen lo rabu wi ko nyai. Ban kira ma ya de ka ci dom ko. Daga ci dom ko chin yi bila Uganda. Bi jey la bay nga tar kan yen. Nga tar ke. Na ye bi den nyai ko chin. Chan yi da ye lwel ni alinom. Nong den ye nyai ko chin ko ton rioji. Nong den ye nyai ko chin. Ke ko ton rioji. Ke ko niop ke ye nure ge monjang ran bana niop ran bana nek chop ko ja gum to security no pinyin security kwini jo jam gal denga big la bebe pin nasir denga big la bebe pin ulang chene ken no kan ye nga golen ye nga gole ni nyali nom ye nga golen ye nga gole inti yen bay maitin kuye go kal rian nyal ba ko la biu ba ko lo me no ma nya be ko nin wa ko mi ken wara nin wa ko logo nyop no ma nda be go white army yeah. South Sudanese ye pirlo ben no kan nyali nom chaga chuko yedi ko kwa chuko yedi tiel ke yungu bi tiel ko nyin kan ge nuer kan ge laiwo kan ge aji ba she mai ni tiel ko kwa ba e mai ni nier nyali so ba lewe degree akol kwan en chiro loye guchi men ter ko guchi kole a che ge chat kana white army go to pin ko to pin nasir white army go to ulang a to nan ken a shin pan ja kan tin ge je to ge je ndo kwat a ken kan tin kwen ka men ai wo ba shilim la twen pan e mai no kwat nothing ma tianga nyore ke kwat nothing SSPDF most 90% e kwat nothing ayo ke kwat hey ke ka ge de era nya le jene ko ma di we ko kwa akor bi ko ji nang riu de nya le tra ba je wi mon kon dial kon gad kwat lat ge no tok kurenda ne ji to go South Sudan me no na kanasir kan wulang she mo tu nori she me de bel ke white army ke yene ti kon te juba te yen ge dwer masal fakir ngulelo ero de bar we ge Uganda de te je wono ko be ben nyen nga nyen ke jawi mon dan chaga nori kan dial te ke wulang kan nasir ngan logo chuk chaga dwai mai nyal ataka nin ga war na ma de la rai ma gwa nyam kot de la rai ma gwa man nori te ke shuang dien manana ga nasir medano she ma jel ga nori ko wuda matanya lo ngulelo wujani mo la kwar ga South Sudan ngulele nyam kot tega wang daro tega jidaro tega loj ngulelo aba mai wono rar ke nasir ba mai wa kamrar ka wulang again kulo de la ngu win mon useless mugur be mai be kamrar ne ni dial ke South Sudan ke ten state amana warap amana northern bargadal amana apana tin madelat amana equatoria kondial china de jone ne ba mai ba wo kamrar ke nasir kan wulang no mati dwer ko jalo rurur woye be honest under God Almighty ye yi lwele nyalinam ye yi lwele nyalinam nyalima dola dai kor ba yi lwel buwi ko bi ko kon yenga yo we kana rana tedu ne tiamonom mara antia kan in kana wan mu kone kan yan kui ma yin kwai ne randang yin kwai ne randang du randang lui krai tangwan yin lo ro wan na ko ju chi kole a che ga cha ga mis kan wer ba le we paneda monjang a che ga cha ga mis kan wer e ko mung da bai ATL it's all heteroism tribalism ATL e kin Dr. Yang Machar be akrili Dr. Yang Machar be ke akrili le blo ba ni ke kin lwel le blo ba ni ke kin lwel yang uchi lwel Dr. Yang Machar about election Ashi lel mena de yen election be chwa run kero. Go chwa. Ye kan yo mun di lo kor go be kan go. Ku bebe ben kiro election chi chwa another 2 years. Yemu kar ko ko kwa. Da ri ma char chi lo juba de chin je ke ting de. Nyal ingam chemen de ne du chang chang nyal gupin. Ema tiang a nyore ne tidwan. Yemu je ne yidu le nyal ingam. Tiel kana shi bai bin chong nong dor. Tiel chi pet e kwadwa ye raj. E kwadwa ye raj ku cheng du bana che pet ne tiom na ma kor ba ya ba ko ba ne ya men de kwad nyar ko. Abaran ting ran ngongin ko kun. Chi ben non ko to tene we ko pet da red. Kwene ke nyo de cheng pet. Kwene ke nyo de nier ne pinam. Anon ko to we tena ko pet da red. Ko iran ke chan nang kun. Ko iran ke chan riu. Iran ke gem. Iran ke miyo. Ina iran nang mit. Kwene iran nang kwat tie. Bran cheng pet pinam. So tong wan lo ro kena guchemen jamone ko le. Yi pol nang duone. Domra ko iran e chol pol nang. Kor bana chwal chena mat. Pol nang, step back a little bit. You're too much. Chulton ba look. Step back a little bit. You are too much. Kor bara chwar chien amat. Ina mandaran. Chwara chien. Chwara chien. Ku konda yung ulo rod. Palka ka kwana ruru ba ishe maino kwat. Ba e maino lung. Na nere nyali. Chira raj. Monjang apiet. Nuera apiet. Gai wo. Ay mida kai kwa nyira kai kwa. Ma ay wo nong kaman ke. Ay shit pion mit. Noran di kai we abay. Emmanuel makan der incha lora red randit kwar incha lora red iran pia red so nong panalo tuen koy marot ba e pia gnyali nyar ba e pia gnyali taw tuen na ko ko wel nyali yen ka ne ko rut na ko ko wel nyali yen ka chiri tiang ko jito na ko wel nyali kan ye pol nang ku chul ton ba luk yen ye ke lo kan tiom de nueri chane kuin de kang dor bi jo lwel ke kirngu mendane ko chilo no ko piot wulwele na chilo ko piot na jami dor ai chiping chilo na ran pio ai ko li dia ka ba na jami dor ni tingi randeng ku kanga ya jaka kon liap ke kawane chiro lo South Sudan ba jo lewe finally tongwane lo rat shi ko no pinde Nasir majur dag chi leer ku jela ko ji awek e president kir ma yadid bole mil I we ga banto juba awek ku bay ma ko tongdon reje ye we lo pinde Uganda ba ga jela bay ku ya ko bigni rian nyal ku kriji ban ya lo ba ga deng la nyaay ni nwer chin ya ga deng la nyaay ni nwer chin ke kirngu you want to disarm weapon from nowhere. What kind of leadership is that? You mess up everything. And then finally, boom, people die. Then you are blaming Dr. Yamachar for everything. Then you are blaming White Army for everything. Oh my God, Almighty Holy Father, help us out. What a country. Wow. Tong, kuter, kuris, kutiel. I talking a war what there. Yeah, na korba ya lo in yalinum. The chong in Greek. Greek about Kuran near Nelly could near cut. Green do not nearly jacket. Chan were de bell. Nor chak de bell take on a jitu of South Sudan. Shed de bell can worry. Nyam quat. Shed de bell kake. Take a chundian. Take a chundial. Chagar ken chaka you and my nyal. A take a ningata well color war. Chade Uganda chawano. SSPDF nurke. Nurke a willik a bushok. Durkel jen grade. Dur chalan jen bakula look South Sudano. Chinakula dualgake. Mucha tola nyam kwa the trouble when guade. Mulat ke kaino. Man were gonna to go. They swung a guard can a man can the alti or take a swung. Girama bel no rio. We rodo. Tinamaladi. Ya kang liab. Kriben jo liab. Jo liab. Ya kang tot. Kriben je tot. Jerir. Oye. Uganda en lebe. Oye. Shuaran lay. Johnson alone. Go to nothing. But then la nyai no kachin. Oye. Na joko loto. Joko nok. Kakoya aje jam. Like, oh. A white army ne kachi watch. Koi kwa. Chake be rio nyali. Randy the Manuel Makandering, Iran Yar. First of all, I respect you, Emmanuel. You are a great man of qualities. You care. You are a man of compassion. You are understanding. You are forgiving. Therefore, you are highly blessed by God Almighty. You are a good man. I am telling you the truth, Emmanuel. You are blessed. I know you personally, and I know your intentions are blessed. Your hands are pure. I think kira andeng talking yin. In a man the quad chinelity exactly. But kala baluela biag door. Taban jam door ben. And she come quick. Young didn't lay chat can. Taban jam door ben. Asheta. Chanta can attack them of domoka. Nai chong jam door, she learn a quite pure. Nai chong jam door, I she learn a kite. Chong and jam the door, I she learn a kachuk. The chong and jam door, I she learn a kite. No. Kid Nakaji South Sudan ATL. Tribalism and haterism. My uncle Dinkas want to they want to own everything. They want to take all land of NASIR, they want to take land of ULANG, they want to take Equatoria, everything. That is a mindset that's killing us in South Sudan. And that mindset has to change. That is exactly what an IO don't like. That is exactly what an IO fighting for. That mindset is negative. Dinkas are blessed. They are in Warab, they are everywhere. So what are you trying to do in ULANG? What are you doing in NASIR? We have enough abundance. Why you coming? Going everywhere for what? This kind of dominance is the one that is destroying our country, and that's why an IO is against that. That's injustice. ATL, TL in South Sudan. ATL, tribalism and haterism are the one killing South Sudan. And you, my uncle, are the problem too. You are the one you own. You want to own all South Sudan. The authority, the money, the bank, everything. The power is in your hand. Everything. You are blessed by the Lord. What else do you need? Instead of showing leadership to Nuer, instead of showing leadership to other tribes, you are running to nothing. Oh yeah. You are running to ULANG. Oh yeah. Why? If that mindset is not changing, then South Sudan will not be stable. So what is destroying South Sudan is tribalism. We have seen that from Dinka Ngok, where Shultan Baluk, a guy said that, Wallahi, we are going to NASIR, we are going to ULANG, and these Nuer have to speak our language. Yente anything Lloyd in Pinamanelli Nam Koika, Kege Koike, Kenura Abia Jam no Tonga. Ye tia little better no near Tiomanum. Oh, Nelling Peer. Wadid. Ye Pira, they let quite twang up a by every piat. Gal Nuer Bijam Tonga, Brelu. Kajal Ruru then coaching, oh yeah. Well, I ran when be a jam tongue, Nuer tongue a jing, ran when be a jam tongue a jing. Kaka cannot catch and either shell. Mandaran or Rajaret. The Nuer people are the one telling the truth in South Sudan. There are two tribes in South Sudan that are really legitimate to rule the country. The Nuer and the Equatorians. The Nuer and the Equatorian. They don't have tribalism. They have a minimal of it, a little bit. Equatorians and Nuer, they do not have any tribalism. It is not there. That's true. But you, my uncle Dinkas, tribalism, haterism, oh yeah. Ah, koi kwa. You, my uncle Dinkas, you are the one destroying the country. Completely. It is you. Especially the Boer community. The Warab are good people. The Northern Bargadal, I don't worry about that. The Lake State, I don't worry about that. But the Boer is the one that is arresting Dr. Yamachateng. The Boer is causing problem in South Sudan because they are giving President Kir Mayadit headache. They are giving President Kir Mayadit headache. What can he do? Kir Mayadit is open-minded. He's a good man. But the reason why things are falling apart because of Boer. The Boer people are the problem. They don't want. That's why there's no peace in South Sudan. Mark my word clear. It's nothing to do with Warab. It's nothing to do with Northern Barkadal. It's nothing to do with Lake State. The Boer community are an issue. They surround Kir Mayadit in Juba. And whatever they're saying is all in darkness. So our country cannot move forward until President Kir Mayadit let them go. Guys, thank you for coming. God bless you. Have a wonderful night. It has been a long day. So I'm telling you the truth. So what had happened in South Sudan and the killing that's going on right now, it has nothing with Nuer. It has nothing to do with White Army. It has nothing to do with IO. It is you, Dinkas in Juba, that are destroying the country. Mismanagement, bringing armed forces from Uganda, bombing civilians of Nuer everywhere they go. There you go. And you want to disarm White Army from NASIR and ULANG. Why? Inti chini aliluelia. Inti ene by maitin. But deng la nyai no kachin pinda ULANG kujela pinda NASIR. Yang uchin deng la nyai kachin NASIR kadang amurle. Achan go nyi kulwel. Ayi kuina binda ba nyar ko noran ko ka mai ba ko tegi. Tiran nyar nyali. Tiran nyar madol. Ye ko tegi je tiomanam. Main ran bana ye mat Nuer ku jieng made ka ija kaku. Bindi de chi yo ye dew kin ka mele ga miet. Ki logo ye Dr. Yamachar na tedu. Ni te chi ga nyale sin Dr. Yamachar. On chi ga nyale ye Dr. Yamachar ito. Ito on chi ga bindi de Dr. Yamachar ten. Ku je ko ken chol Dr. Yamachar ten. Ito. Ni ke nyale yen chopir gu cheta. Ko mung de ba chi pet. Kuya cat ping the Uganda ba jay la ba jen tar ka ngamen den ku ga taro na raba changon ko raba liu yen Nuer ben tor ken yin chen riak ba ya kan ken ku Johnson ulonyin ye to chuaran le la nyai ga dang ping the NASIR ku lang ke krungu mana ku kilo ye ke mu shin dang la nyai no murle e mu shin dang la nya abu ngi ko ka ko ra murle abu ngi kilo ye yi ku ye jalo ba mis ken la moy na mai da ber ba mit ko na lo mo ta ti to wa ko ke ni ne yalinam ba ga le yo ne mi na mai nyal ku ya le chi White Army bi jo ko ping di yima jur dag daga to men ko wa ni jar na te daga to so nom dara la jik a chi tungu no ma tek to ban kri ban da cha dumping Dr. Yamachar chera na te du e wan mood ayo a che ko ka ter ku ai ko ku made ka yi jamone ke ga non man ka chi pion mit jamone ke ga chin ko tong kuna loy ka chi ke ga chin man da dang le ba ping South Sudan klo lo ti ko nyal ke tiel kwa tek to wow nyale ko ba gum kare liter men daran are le jimuk nyale era la jigaren men ka loy bandit ke de loy de ka cha le loy adai klo ro ban South Sudan ten so ko wan no ko ban a che ka cha ka White Army a che ka cha ka Nuer e ka cha ken we ko to Juba we ban ka bai yi kol ma nyang ma kwi le ban ka bai to Juba we de we che ko pet ko ja gum ku ka ja da ben billion of dollar to ke no mi da gum gane marken ku jelara na ban ye kan we ne ka ne le kwal injin ne le taw ke ban da bai in se bin ko madi ke rana ke Dr. Yamachar ke rana te du ke ai wo ke koi ka ter ku yengu ai ka ga ya red ma yida ye lel be taw na an ken ayen TL na kana ka South Sudan TL chindang barandeng man ga pet TL barandeng man ga pet achi pion de jong di lejik achi pion de jong di lejik barandeng man ga raja nelinam ayen nyar biya yin nong ga pet ko ya nyar biya nong ga pet ko che kor chan binang ga pet birandeng yuk TL kin ku TL kin ideal pin yetiam nam ko na kana ka South Sudan ATL nothing one mut ka tie glory hogi ATL now got nothing that hari ma char kor biya ban kin TL ATL kan na ko chan wa chu ko wel nyali wa lui ko en gob de mandaran lekin nyali ko ba chu ku chowe in we ko yi ina kan na ko South Sudan no ran e ko wel nyali ko banam pir pet na e temen ji ben ka tema wai kan anong ran nyali nyar ale bitem ku teme ko nong tay nyali ben dom ko ku ba ga pet be yo lekin ko ra South Sudan kan em chakal we are one family. The root causes must be addressed. All root causes. We are not enemies to each other. And Iowa is not your enemy. White Army is not your enemy. It has to be resolved so that we can have a peace of mind in South Sudan. By here quite much. So we're quite qua. I'm sorry, Kwan, Chiralo, we got Jar and Nasir with Yalama Juda, Kojban, a quite mung the by. Now I took a Banywan in South Sudan. Kadan kill up in the Uganda by Jayla Bay. Dark and loy. Na ni Salpa Kirwan. Dashing Gay and Chola Uganda by Jayla Bay. Na ni Salpa Kirwan. Kachin Gay and Joto ULANG Kadanga. Shora and Lay, ku Johnson alone, big dang la baby pin the Nasir, dark and loy, because I can die, ku can't think of ha. Na Luay Kishi the Kanamana. The lawyer in a minute, Kawi Kajamar. Yan Kabalo, and Bakom near Chien. Yeah. Into Ben, ran near Nelly. Ran near Nelly, she quite much. I can't think a minute. Naja Johnson alone. Could you like Shore and Lay Naja to pin the Nathalie and then could you lap in the Wulang? You kick a 10 state. Quiz. You bro loy to Lanakin or loy? Could we go Kajabulamar? Come meet a cochian. Bind the buy and yelling it. Could bind the buy and where could Yang Madi? Could bind the buy a security set up Chanbula Jin Big Chat Num Lao. But what can we be yellow? No, Kadang Warap, Mika Waraba Bahaba Nile, Brana Banacha Ganum Lao. Brara la Corkisham Num Lao, watching Grio. And the Kelway the Banyakan. Quincy Coil Big Banyal, Bacoila Nokanin. Him Bakaj Uganda by Jayla Bay and a Targan Yin. Could Damachotan, ye lop in the Nasir with Yala Lanke Kermu. Hey, Carl, then I like a baby coaching 1 more later to Yoga Kanchi Chong Jama 10 state. Now, Corba then Yaya Conjin, Kaloi 10 state, being Ijaban. Warap, Northern Bargada, Leg State, Harper, Nile, Jongle, a channel knowledge of Jalatin, Kaba Ting in Loyi. So why did she talk about Ganwer? She took a White Army. Talking a quite to Juba, Latika Kir Mayadid. A yen in Chirachamar, a ran pet, looking at Chirachamar. A Chirachamar. Quite talking in Juba, quite a woo, I quite hear my chair calling Kiloica. In a Gariak by, what you call well Nelly. Kunali Aril, a Wunang Riaraban could sing a terrible legit. Najico called well in a chin Piedra Loy. Nelly no real, Chirandang Natium, no Milk Pinum, no Bang Pinum, no Malaikai, no Quelnial now called Coupe, Chingo Nelly in the real. I think go Nelly, Neriel, Chingle Nelly Tiama Gucci. Aliu South Sudanese. Corbula is Nelly no. By a young kilo, Koika Tojuba. Could Dr. Young Macharkane, Iran Louis, Iran Yagatin, Raraj? I don't know. I don't know. Queer Dr. Young Machar and Decoya Kentoya. Num the Dr. Young Machar could you learn the Dr. John Garang de Mabur. Mayadi Iran Pet. Na in Nesha. Iran Pet. Yen a near cut, the Kina quick loy. A near cut, Quera Chommer. yenera a kor pio tu ku yene miyo ji yenera an kina chamen ko jena go be miyo ko nyar ko lakini yite to yi kwal ma nyang tini ma ku le ku jelai bol ton chulton ba luk pol nang taban dengai Dr. Yegai to toke ko ikitin ashe de le mo ndiri chala twen lakini mo ndiri donga wai tu ngera maitin yengera ma ji bani ngu chero nyai na ye tinga no anen ge nyero ku bi ko donga waji a jamana ko re le ye ko ji chap ne nelinom ye ko ne chap ye mendo kwat ye yi lwel ku ye bi werbe ku tiela nyeyo tribalism en kan no ko ku jela hetu tiela nyeyo ko bi nyai en kariak bai